Ndewonu. Hi everyone, this is Yvonne and welcome to Learn Igbo channel. In the video today, we're going to talk about an issue that has been dragging on for some time, and that is whether it's IBO or IGBO, that is Igbo. So today I'm going to explain how this controversy came about. When the first white people landed in Igbo land, the colonizers and before that the missionaries, they were confronted with a sound that was alien to them, and that is the B sound, Igbo. So they couldn't pronounce the B sound, Igbo. So they put down the next best thing they could say, which is B. And that's how IBO came about. But before that, it had been written as EBOE during the transatlantic slave trade. So it moved from EBOE to IBO. And this was also due to the fact that the only written Igbo hadn't developed well then. And so until the orthography became developed and they were able to capture the B sound as a letter, people were writing IBO as opposed to IGBO. And that's how have that debate. Is it IGBO or IBO? Today, there are still some people who are saying IBO. Some are arguing against it. Some are genuinely confused. They don't know which one is which. Some are adamant that IBO is the language and IGBO is the people. But IBO came about because the white people that first landed in Igbo land could not produce the B sound, the GB sound. And that's why the confusion came about. Because when you look at early books about mentioning Igbo people or Igbo land, you see the IBO. So IBO is wrong. Igbo is wrong. Igbo is right. B. It has to have the GB sound. So Igbo is the people, Igbo is the language, and Igbo is the region. Sometimes you see even native speakers of Igbo language who say when they are speaking Igbo, they are speaking perfect Igbo. But when they are switching to English, IBO comes on. You find that these same people will not say Onye Igbo, Onye IBO. They will say Onye Igbo. And so it's Igbo, not Igbo. Because when you're saying Igbo person in Igbo, you cannot say Onye Igbo. People don't say Onye Igbo. They say Onye Igbo. Then I've had the privilege of listening to recordings made in 1904. Igbo people recorded in 1904. And they all said the B sound. They've never said Igbo. They all said Igbo, bo. So the problem was from the people who were writing down the sound and didn't know how to capture that B sound. So it's Onye Igbo, not Onye Igbo. And it's Okuki Igbo. I've never heard anyone say Okuki Igbo. So for those of you who are struggling to say the GB sound, the B sound, this is the easiest way that I know that you can learn how to say the B sound. Think about a tugboat. Tugboat has G at the end of the tug and B at the beginning. So when you're saying tugboat, practice saying tugboat in quick succession. Tugboat, 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 tugboat. And then try and capture that junction where you're crossing over from the G to the B. Tugboat, tugboat, tugboat. So the G, if you can just learn how to cut off the other bits, but the GB, tugboat. So if you're able to say tugboat, 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 you can say bo, 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 as if you have water in your mouth. Bo, 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 bo. And that's the bo sound. It's so easy when you practice and practice. You will get it. So tugboat, 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 bo, 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 bo. That's how you get the bo sound. So another thing I would like to touch on before I end this video is it's been an ongoing habit of people who are saying Igbo when they're speaking English and they're referring to Igbo language or Igbo people. They say Igbo language or Igbo people. But the problem here is once you say Igbo, you've lost the whole meaning, because Igbo is a tonal language, and once you don't say it with the correct tone, it misses the meaning. So the actual pronunciation and the tone is Igbo, Igbo, lo, lo, and not Igbo. So this habit, a lot of people don't realize they have this habit. I used to make that mistake, but I've been working on correcting myself. So it's Igbo, not Igbo. Igbo. When native speakers are speaking English, they say Igbo language or Igbo people. But when they're speaking Igbo, they say Igbo, Ndi Igbo, or Asusu Igbo. So there's a mismatch somewhere that people are not realizing they're doing. So it's Igbo language, Igbo people, and not Igbo language or Igbo people. Because when you say Igbo, it doesn't make any sense. It loses the meaning. That concludes what I wanted to speak about today. In this video, we've been able to explore how the confusion came about with IBO and IGBO, because the missionaries and the colonizers that first came to Igbo land couldn't pronounce the GB sound, the B. So they went for the next best thing, which is B. And so they wrote IBO, and earlier on, like in the 17th and 18th century, they were writing EBOE or IBO later on, because there's no GB in the English alphabet. And that's why that confusion came. But it is not IBO, and it is written as IGBO, and also pronounced as Igbo. Igbo, not Igbo. I hope this video you've been able to find it a bit useful. If you haven't yet done so, click on the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, clicking the bell icon if you haven't joined as a subscriber. My name is Yvonne Mbanefo. Dalo, thank you.